The wrestling internet is on fire right now. You've probably seen the thumbnails and the tweets, all screaming the same unbelievable story. Steven Seagal's daughter, Arissa LeBrock, just showed up in WWE and left everyone completely speechless. The rumor is she didn't just debut, she supposedly walked in and dismantled one of the most dominant women in the sport, Rhea Ripley, using a style nobody saw coming. It sounds insane, right? An alliance with Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair? A shocking tap-out with Aikido? But what if the real story is even crazier? The truth behind these viral claims isn't about a fantasy debut. It's a story of a devastating injury that nearly killed her career before it even started, a fall into a dark place, and an incredible comeback journey that has the entire industry watching. We're here to separate the wild fiction from the even wilder reality. This isn't just another celebrity kid playing wrestler. It's a saga about fighting for your own name. So, let's cut right through the noise. Did Arissa LeBrock actually show up on Monday Night Raw and make Rhea Ripley tap out? No. As of right now, that explosive story is pure fantasy, cooked up by wrestling fan channels working overtime. But the reason that rumor caught fire is because the real story is so compelling. To get where Arissa is going, you have to understand where she comes from. Think about the world she was born into. On one side, you have Steven Seagal, the action movie icon, and seventh Dan Aikido black belt guy, whose whole identity was built on being an unstoppable force. On the other, you have Kelly LeBrock, the supermodel and actress, who is the definition of Hollywood glamour. Arissa was literally born from the fusion of action and high fashion. For years, she followed her mother's path, building a successful career as a plus-size model, and even starring in the reality show Growing Up Supermodel in 2017. She was making her own name, but another side of her legacy was calling. Away from the cameras, she was a dedicated martial artist, training hard in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at the well-respected Paragon Jiu-Jitsu and Kickboxing Academy. This wasn't just a hobby, it was a passion. There's really only one place where that level of athleticism and showmanship collide: professional wrestling. In late 2019, Arissa decided to answer the call. The wrestling world got official notice when reports confirmed. She was heading to Orlando for the WWE Performance Center tryouts, the golden ticket. The WWE Performance Center is where legends are made. It's designed to push the world's most elite athletes to their limits. Getting a tryout there is a massive deal. And Arissa was a promoter's dream. The daughter of an action hero, a model with TV experience, and a legit martial artist. The hype was real. Reports from December 2019 confirmed she was there for the multi-day tryout, ready to prove she belonged. People were already buzzing, imagining this new kind of superstar who could blend real combat skills with natural charisma. But then, things went silent. The story that has circulated online for years is that shortly after the tryout, Arissa suffered a severe injury. We're not talking a minor sprain. Online narratives describe it as the kind of setback that ends careers for good. For most people, especially someone with a modeling career to fall back on, that would have been it. The dream, it seemed, was over. The buzz died down, replaced by a story of what could have been. The narrative repeated online is that Arissa fell into a difficult place, with some quoting her as saying, "She became comfortable in the darkest, worst place in my life." For years, the wrestling world heard nothing. Arissa LeBrock, the pro wrestler, was a closed book, or so it seemed. In wrestling, the best stories are always about the comeback. While Arissa was off the grid, a lifeline came from one of the most respected minds in the business, Dustin Rhodes. The man the world knows as the iconic Goldust is now a veteran leader and coach in AEW. And his wrestling school is one of the best there is. When Dustin Rhodes reached out, he saw past the injury and the famous parents. He saw a fighter. He invited her to his Rhodes Wrestling Academy in Texas, offering a second chance, but not a shortcut. This was an opportunity to start over, away from the WWE spotlight. Here, she wasn't a celebrity's daughter. She was a rookie who had to pay her dues. Dustin has praised her work ethic, noting how she got all her ducks in a row to rebuild her body. In an interview with Sports Guys Talk Wrestling that has circulated online, you can hear the pride in his voice. He reportedly praised her dedication and made a bold prediction that the whole world would soon be talking about her. Coming from a legend like Dustin, that's a massive endorsement. Under his guidance, her raw power, BJJ skills, and old-school wrestling psychology started to blend into something unique and dangerous. After months of grueling training, rebuilding her body and spirit, the real moment arrived. In March 2023, Arissa LeBrock graduated from the Rhodes Wrestling Academy and made her official in-ring debut. But it wasn't on Raw. It wasn't in some huge arena. It happened at an RWA student showcase. It's an intimate setting filled with passionate local fans who know the grind it takes just to step through those ropes. This was her moment on her own terms. When she stepped into that ring, she wasn't just Steven Seagal's daughter anymore. She was a survivor. She was a pro wrestler.
Oh.
Reports from the showcase say she competed in a tag team match, a fundamental step for any young wrestler. Those who saw it noted her powerful and dominant style. This was the real debut, not a fantasy, but an earned moment of victory. She overcame a major injury and crippling self-doubt to finally step into the squared circle on her own 2 feet. Online, she's been referred to by the ring name Rhea LeBrock, a clear nod to her grappling roots and a sign that she's building her own identity. Her journey proves that legacy isn't just about what you're given. It's about what you earn. She didn't take a shortcut. She chose the hard road. And that brings us back to today. The reason the internet is so quick to believe those wild rumors is because Arissa LeBrock is no longer a what-if. She is a trained, resilient pro wrestler with a legit background and a powerful story. WWE was clearly interested once, and now, with the stamp of approval from a legend like Dustin Rhodes, she's an even more compelling prospect than she was back in 2019. So, let's have some fun. Forget the out-of-nowhere debut. Imagine a more intense arrival. Picture Rhea Ripley in the ring, having just destroyed another opponent. The lights flicker. Figure walks out. Not with flashy pyro, but with the quiet confidence of a real fighter. It's Arissa LeBrock. She doesn't need a sneak attack. She just steps into the ring and goes face to face with the Eradicator. It's a perfect clash of styles. Rhea's raw power against Arissa's technical, submission-based offense. Could her BJJ background neutralize the Riptide? Could she be the one to ground the champion and tap her out? That's a story that writes itself. Should WWE finish the story they started at that tryout? Or would she be a better fit creating a new legacy in AEW alongside her mentor? What should Rhea LeBrock face in her first major match? Let us know your dream scenario in the comments below. The viral rumors of Arissa LeBrock's WWE debut might be fiction for now, but they're fueled by a powerful truth. The daughter of Hollywood royalty is no longer just a model or a celebrity name. Through pure force of will, she has overcome a career-threatening obstacle and rebuilt herself from the ground up to become a legitimate professional wrestler. She didn't lean on her famous name, she stepped away from it to earn her stripes. Her story isn't being written on a movie set. It's being forged inside a wrestling ring, proving she is a force to be reckoned with. Not because of her parents, but because of the competitor she fought to become. The whole world may not be chanting her name yet, but with a story this real, it's not a matter of if she'll make a global impact, but when. Legacy is earned, not given, and Arissa LeBrock is earning hers the hard way.